Hello, 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 collective. Welcome to Carmaboo Tarot. For those of you who are new, my name is Carmen. I am an intuitive tarot reader. I do use tarot cards, runes, numbers, letters, crystals, and colorful language. If any of that offends you, feel free to hard left this video. For those of you who are staying, we're going to get some reads in for the collective. We're going to start with the oracle card. So we're going to see what is going on for the collective. What's going on for the collective, spirit? What messages do we need to have? Okay, we got two, so I'm going to take... Oh, we got three. Interesting. Okay, so first we pull boundaries, prosperity, psychic abilities. All right. Some of you are testing boundaries with your psyche. That's beautiful all in itself. I'm really feeling like that feel the fear and do it anyways energy with this so far. I feel as if there's like you've you found your boundaries, okay? As of recently or sometime probably within the last year, you've probably not only found your boundaries but figured out or are figuring out a way to prosper past them. I feel like there's quite a bit of you here who, what's the word I'm looking for? You're looking for a way to rise past them, to overcome the boundaries or the fears that I so like in the back of this card there's a lot of like dark forest. She's alone, you know what I mean? Like she's resorting on her own inner ability to survive, to prosper, okay? With the prosperity card here. Now, there's a lot of you now that are aware that you can survive and you're like kind of shining your light at this point. I feel like moving forward, there's a lot of us that need to focus more in on our psychic ability, specifically third eye energy, or if you're getting into like, ooh, they don't want me to say it, your Claire gifts. Ooh, that's clear. Don't want me to say nothing. Okay. All right, what was the boundary, Spirit? What was the boundary? Ooh, yep. Lovers. Okay, some of you are found... some of you found your boundaries. Some of you might be getting really distracted as of late, okay? Yeah, where you're finding prosperity is to change your perspective on things, like specifically things from your past that had to do with relationships, whether that be with a partner or with a family member, or it could even be change. This could even be someone opening up to spirituality or opening up to a new religion. I think you're really starting to question like the baseline that everybody's expected to follow as it comes to alignments of any type, relationships, okay? That's where your boundaries were. And now we're changing our perspective. What's blocking those psychic abilities is your inability to let go. Okay, that's what's blocking it. You're sitting in the energy of more or less like, oh, I've already lost so much. I don't want to lose anything else, or I don't want to let go of what codes I have left. Like what morality I still have. Like if you have five things, it's the five things that you believed in at the start of this healing journey here. Like three of those things are gone. You only got two left, and you're terrified at this point to let go of those two things. You're like, these are those two things I know for fucking certain are facts, period. And your inability to let go is what's blocking you. All right, let me see. What's going forward, Spirit? What's going forward? What energies can we expect going forward, Spirit? What you fear becomes your limit. Okay. Those boundaries that you put into place and you're trying to move past them, if you want to move into that prosperity, you're going to have to let go of the cups. When you do, You're going to open gifts that you have. Okay? What you fear becomes your limit. That goes for relationships, perspectives, moral beliefs, religious beliefs, what you believed to be prosperity, where you thought you needed to place your boundaries before. Start focusing on those things, those boundaries. Find a way to change your perspective to prosper through them, okay? A way to enlighten yourself about them, or enlighten yourself about other people's opinions or other people's ways of doing things. Like, this is like someone being like, I have a boundary with, say, holistic healing. I don't think it works. Change your perspective. Maybe try some different holistic healing, and maybe that opens you up more to other things. This is like somebody being like, I can't get off my medication because my doctor says it'll hurt me. Okay. Do some research. Do some research. Find out how much of that is truly fact. This is like the person that's like, oh, I can't find an alignment because I refuse to settle for less. Okay, but the boundaries that you're putting into place, are they reasonable? Are they something that you would be okay with someone else putting on you? For example, if you're in a relationship and you put a boundary up that says, you know what, you can't touch my money. Like, we will never share a bank account. We will never, you won't pay the bills. Like, you can pay your half, but you will give me the money and I will pay the bills. Like, that's okay. But how would you feel if you were in that other person's shoes? Would you be okay with doing that? Would you be okay in knowing for certain and having faith that that person would pay that? Or is there other stipulations that you could put in place? For example, okay, I'll cut a check for half the bill, you cut a check for half the bill, we'll put it in an envelope, put a stamp on it, we'll mail it together so that both parties know that it's mailed. Or if you have to like go pay, and I'll say like, um, I'm trying to think of a bill that you split in, or like buying groceries. Okay, so go to the grocery store together, get what you need, and then once you have the total, you pay for half, I pay for half. The cashiers can split the payment. Okay? Don't let your fears become your limits. Your fear of committing, your fear of looking into new ways of doing things, your fear in letting go of the past. You have to put that down. You have to put it down to move forward. You can't let the past rule what you're doing now. I'm not telling you to forget it or to not take the lessons that were learned, but the negative vibration that comes from things that we've learned from, the fear needs to be put down. Absolutely. All right. That is what I have for you, collective. If it resonated, please do hit the like, share, subscribe buttons. If you'd like a personal read, my info's in the description box below the video. And with that, I will wish you all lots of love and light.